There is a political upheaval that is taking place in the national capital, and it has touched Telangana and the Bharat Rashtra Samiti as well, because it's MLC and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao's daughter K. Kavitha has said that she will face the Enforcement Directorate as she has not done anything wrong. She has claimed that the central agencies are targeting Telangana as raids are being conducted since the polls are near. And Kari, I'm going to open up this discussion. This debate is completely political. There is mudslinging.
Kavitha should say that, look, what's the hurry? She is probably an accused now. She is being called for questioning. She was earlier called as a witness. Now, after enough and more evidence has been gathered against her, she's been called for questioning. So the audacity to say that she will appear at the time she desires, it is not the, her father's rule in Hyderabad, which is going on like a family property. Siddharth, I never interrupted you. I was only having a hearty laugh at your comment.
No, you can mute yourself and laugh.
Okay, Siddharth, let's hear it from you. Let's not get into political bickering. We have seen it too much. Let's not do it on the channel. Yes, Siddharth, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, fine. Go ahead. You're talking about Manish Sisodia and the globally acclaimed education minister, as you put him to be. But go ahead. Yes. Okay.
That's what. No, I was not referring to Mr. Manish Sisodia. I was referring that these are 8 heads of different states from north, east, south, and west of India, starting from Bihar to West Bengal to Telangana to Tamil Nadu to Kerala to Maharashtra, to Delhi, to Punjab. These are heads of state.
Rajalakshmi Joshi, I come to you. Does this cacophony merit anything, keeping in mind that this is perhaps tamasha playing out for the public, for the voters, for the citizens of the country? And this is just tamasha at its best, because people are going to watch it for its entertainment value and then forget about it. Who are these political parties going about tricking?
Good afternoon, Megha. And I think that the ED is simply doing their job, and they are acting on the basis of whatever evidences they have got till now, on the basis of incriminating evidences in the form of some kind of submissions by the people who have already been arrested, in terms of audio files, in terms of some hidden files on the computers that were confiscated from the arrested people, and even from Mr. Manish Sisodia. And also now the latest was the arrest of one person called as Arun Pillai. And all these people, whatever kind of confessions they have made, whatever kind of evidences have been come forth, on the basis of that, it has come out that there was a transaction of 100 crores between
fair enough. Yeah, we know the facts. We know these accusations, allegations, the charge sheet that has been issued by the Enforcement Directorate. But Rajalakshmi, my question is, how is all this drama and cacophony benefiting the citizens of the country? Should there not be more talk about welfare development schemes that should be launched, allowing for the MCD to work in a smooth fashion, allowing for a number of issues that Delhiites face, whether it is about pollution, whether it is about breakdown of these DTC buses at every single day on every single road? Those should be the important issues. Why are the agencies, why are the public servants not taking on the task that has some importance value, because they have been elected by the people? So why are they not serving the people but playing this slugfest, political slugfest between each other?
Megha, the ED is doing its job. Like I told you, it is not Narendra Modi ji's agency, as Mr. KTR has said today, or as Mr. Arvind Kejriwal said some days before, as Mr. Manish Sisodia said. It is an independent agency, and ED is expected to do its job. Every department does its own job. The kind of things that you were talking about whether it may be about infrastructure, about welfare schemes, all those things are taken care of by the different agencies. And the ED is expected to do just that look into all the, whether there has been some kind of a crime involving some funds, about some money laundering, all these kind of issues obviously have to be looked into by the ED, by the CBI. And they are doing just that. If there is a corruption, if there is some kind of purposely, if some governments are trying to create some kind of a cartelization, or they're trying to tweak the policies so that some people are being benefited. So then that is a huge crime, because then that tax is going from the taxpayers, the very people who are actually going to be using something else. So whether a person is may or may not be using a particular service, but the taxes are paying for all of this. So then obviously everybody is at the receiving end whenever there is this corruption scam. So then obviously they have to be taken to task. And here we are talking about hundreds of crores. So then this cannot be just turned a blind eye to. Obviously all these cases will have to be taken care of. The only thing is about whether what the media focuses on. If the media is focusing on this particular issue, then it is not the fault of the ED. The ED is doing its job, Megha. So they have to be looking into all of this. Okay. Now, if there is a problem with the infrastructure, then that particular department has to be looked into.
Okay.
So
okay, fair enough. Your Enforcement Directorate had come questioning Manish Sisodia, Satyendra Jain. Aam Aadmi Party created a huge ruckus. There were protests, there was dharna that was happening, inconvenienced the people of Delhi. Now again, with the Enforcement Directorate wanting to question K Kavitha, she's again saying that, she's coming up with these press conferences, trying to create a narrative against the Enforcement Directorate. But again, the question, what is wrong with the Enforcement Directorate wanting to question K Kavitha?
Absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, we have never said Entertainment Directorate works under anyone. We have always maintained that the Entertainment Directorate today has become an entertainment directorate.
Are you saying the enforcement? Are you at this point in time mocking the Enforcement Directorate?
Yes, I am. Exactly, because that's their conviction rate. 9 out of 1,700 cases. Point number 2.
So are you saying that every single regime under which the Enforcement Directorate has worked, whether it is Congress, whether it is coalition governments, NDA or the UPA, the abysmal percentage of success rate of the Enforcement Directorate is because all of these governments, whether Congress or BJP, NDA or UPA, had a tight leash on Enforcement Directorate. Is this what you're saying?
If you could let me complete, I will say everything. If you intervene at every
no,
sentence.
because I'm surprised because you call our Enforcement Directorate, which is an independent investigative agency, as entertainment. I would like to question you on that. Let Siddharth complete his point. I'll come back to you, Prashant.
Okay. Yeah. When I said 9 convictions out of 1,700 cases, that was in the last 8 years during the NDA rule. Anyway, Rajalakshmi was speaking about something called cartelization. I'll tell you what cartelization is. The investigative agencies in India have confiscated 20,000 crore worth of drugs from Adani ports in Gujarat. And very recently, 20,000 tons of weed have been sent to Taliban by the government of India. What is this?
Speak about the case of Mr. Sisodia and about K Kavitha.
What is this? Don't try to digress. That's what I'm trying to say.
You talk about the case on hand. Don't bring
the Aam Aadmi Party as usual is trying to get away from the question.
You don't have any answers to any questions, and that is why you're constantly digressing. Not one word on why the policies were tweaked, not one word on how there are so many incriminating evidences on all the audio files.
I don't want to get into this bickering match. It has been happening on all channels and outside of the channels as well. The politicians are
various state governments or at the national level, and the election. Siddharth Sharma, I think, maintains a decency.
Okay, again, I tried. I really honestly tried to have a cogent, sensible conversation with the politicians and their spokespersons. Not possible. Like I said, the public suffers every single time this brickbats game is played by the politicians, blaming one another when the investigative agencies are doing their job. Let's await their verdict, and then